Malik Brown. My visual aid here is students, diverse students in school just having fun together. Have you ever wondered why international students come to the United States? Have you ever wondered why our schools and our universities are so diverse? Try living in a third world country, living in extreme poverty, and strictly off necessities every day. And everywhere you go in that country, you fall short of an acceptable education. Today I will give you the three main factors of why international students come to the United States: for better education, for better living environments, and for a better future for themselves and their family. America has one of the best education systems in the nation. An academic article by Yang Biao and Wei Shen said that in 1970, a lot of Chinese students came over to America. When Chinese students get their education overseas, it opens up many doors that they don't have in China. The Chinese government has placed many rules and regulations trying to keep the Chinese students in the country, but they can't. Since 1978, over 1.2 million Chinese students have left the country to study in other countries. The Chinese State Council put in temporary regulations saying that, for self-financed overseas education. Basically saying if you want to get your education overseas, you got to pay for it, we're not going to help out at all. As a result of that realization, families started to invest in American education, believing such academic background could lead to higher paying jobs for their kids in the future. And they noticed that high employment rates among Chinese university graduates versus the low employment rates of American university graduates had the Chinese government very scared because that's how they was losing people. Now that you know the rewards for getting an acceptable education in America, you understand why international students come over. But when the international student gets their education, it helps them make a sufficient salary, which helps them live in a better living environment. An academic article by, yet again, Yang Biao and Wei Shen said that when you live in a healthier environment, you live stress-free, you live with less stress. So when Chinese students come over here, they have less stress because China is one of the most populated countries in the world. Being that it's one of the most populated countries in the world, is one of the most unhealthy countries as well. It's countless things that makes having a sufficient future helpful. First, when you make a sufficient salary, you set the standard for years to come for your children. And also, when Chinese females come to America, they have more opportunity because the women's right in China is not as equal as it is in America. So everybody's equal in America, and Chinese women are able to get the same education as Chinese men. Do you have any questions?
Why did you select this topic?
Why did I select this topic? Just wonder why our schools and stuff has so many different cultures.